Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be building a very cute Kidcore train station, and this was one of my favorite builds so far that I've done. I think maybe it is my favorite, and so I hope that you enjoy watching, and let's get right into it. So the train station is going to be located right next to the playground that I built in my previous video, and the train tracks are going to run all the way over to where the ice rink is, because I thought that would be kind of nice. So you can get a train from over the other side of town over to the ice rink. And then I stumbled across these three cuties all having some soup together outside of the town hall, and I thought that it was a really cute moment that I had to show you as well. I worked how I wanted to have the train station right up against this wall, and then I realized that my house was like smack bang in the middle of it, so I decided I needed to move my house somewhere new, and my house has been in that position ever since I first started Animal Crossing on the day that it came out. And so it was kind of weird that it's finally going to be moving somewhere else, but at the same time, it is kind of in a weird place right now, so I feel like it needs to be somewhere else. I'm not completely sure that's going to be where it's going to end up, because I did move it to where like the housing area is going to be. That's going to be a whole housing district, but I'm just not sure exactly of how it's going to all be laid out there yet. So I just put it in the top right corner just so it's out of the way for now. I also decided to make a snowman while I was up here, because I have still yet to have a perfect snowman this winter. Every time something's wrong, and this time was no exception. It was almost and very, very close. So next time, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get it. I will. So I time traveled to the next day. I cleaned up this fence that I didn't even know existed right behind my house and started up the Island Designer app. I started off with putting down all of the train tracks, not all of them yet actually, because I end up finishing it later, but I just wanted to at least do the part where the train station is going to be first of all, just so I can make sure that it looks right before I commit to doing it like the whole entire way across. And then I realized there was a tree in the way that had also been there ever since I first started this island. And I've had this design for such a long time, and I've just been waiting for the right time to use it. And I didn't even know that I was going to build a train station, but I was like, this is just really cute for a Kidcore island, so why would I like not make the most of it kind of thing. But I've also been thinking recently that I might not make this a winter Kidcore island anymore, because at the pace that I am going with this island, I literally will be finished when it's like summer. And I mean, you can do an island of whatever season you want, but I just don't know if I want to commit to the winter part of it anymore. And while I have only done a few builds, I feel like it's not too late to kind of change and just do like a full-on Kidcore island. I'm still going to keep the existing builds that I've already done. I mean, the playground is pretty perfect. The ice rink, obviously, you can have an ice rink any time of year. It doesn't need to be winter, right? And the campsite area is pretty Kidcore. It's mainly just the entrance. If you've watched the video of my entrance, that is very wintry. It's got like ice, it's got big giant ornaments and Christmas trees and stuff, and so that's probably the most wintry part of my island. So I can always change the entrance and just make this full-on Kidcore, because I'm realizing I love the Kidcore theme. I think it is my favorite, and I think I should just go all out with that instead, like, and just put my own kind of twist on it and just see how it goes. Then I realized that Sydney's house was also kind of in the way, and that I would need to move that as well. So I moved Sydney's house onto the beach out of the way as well, and then had to time travel another day. So then I had to kind of clean out what was once my little farm area, I guess, where I had all of my crops for the food and stuff, but I still feel like I haven't really made the most of the food in this game. I was so excited when they announced it, when the update was coming out about all the different foods and all the crops you could grow and whatnot, but I never ended up using it too much. And then, this is the most important part of the whole entire video. Forget about the train station. Melba wanted to talk to me, and anytime Melba wants something, I will be there. She is my best friend ever. So she invited me over to her house, and here is what happened. I never know what to do in their house though. I hope you can just relax and take it easy. All right, I'll just have a little snooze. Thanks, Melba. Like, what do you do in their house? And they don't even have any music. Sorry, I'm not dissing you, Melba. You're my favorite. I love you. Bye. Oh, she's sad. Oh, okay, I guess. Am I not leaving? She wouldn't let me leave. She said you ain't been here long enough. All right, can I go now? Oh. Is she actually not letting me leave? She's not letting me. Every time I try to leave, she's like, no, you haven't been here long enough. You must actually stay here forever. Why do they do that? Can I leave now? I wanna leave now. I gotta go build the train station for the good of the economy. I literally can't get out. Let me leave. Literally, let me leave. She's holding me hostage in here, Melba. Why? Oh, why don't we play a game? All right, sure. We're playing high card, low card. I'll win a sleeved apron. All right, here we go. Why didn't we play games before? First card is 5. All right. Ah, yeah. Great. Thanks, Melba. I lost. Give me another game. Is it weird to love an object? I'm in love with my wooden chair. Okay, she has a good reasoning. Can I leave now? She gave me a picture! I've never had a picture of any of the villagers before. She gave me her picture. I love you, Melba. I love you, Melba. I forgive you for keeping me hostage in this house. Give me your photo. Oh, that was the first picture I ever got. It was from Melba. I love her. I'm sorry for anything I ever said about you holding me hostage. Nothing happened. Look at it. She's wearing a little hat. Wait, I'm going to take a picture to commemorate this moment. It's that bad. Look at the new picture. Wait, I need to get it in a good... There we go. I'm so happy I finally got it. You rushed to leave so many times and she gives you her photo. I know. Now I feel bad though. I feel really bad. But she wanted me to stay and she wanted to give me her picture. Okay, now getting back to the build again. Sorry to go off on that, but that was a big moment for this island and I feel like it had to be documented in some way. And so I finally got to use these storefronts that I've seen so many people use and I was like, when can I use these? Like, I feel like I haven't done a proper build until I've used these storefronts, you know? And so I was like, this is gonna be perfect for a train station because they look like walls, like it's right up against where the cliffside is. And so I feel like it was a perfect moment to use them. And I wanted to use blue, so at least it was kind of a brighter color for Kidcore, even though they're not super bright, but I knew that that had to be the staple for this build. And then I was gonna put like a little Christmas tree on the side of it, but I decided against it in the end. The Christmas tree just didn't look right anywhere, and so I just decided to start trying out some different kind of fencings. The fencing is always really a difficult decision for me. I never know which one looks like the best, and I still think there's a few fences that I don't have, which might have possibly been better for this build. I've seen a really cute fence that you can get that's like would be perfect for Kidcore that I keep seeing people using, but I just don't own it, and so I need to find out where to get it from, like whether it's just in the Nook Services place or I can just go to a treasure island and pick it up. But I decided in the end to go for like a metal looking fence. This is me just trying out the wood one still, but I think I used this for the ice rink maybe, so I was like, do I want to use it here like again? And I kept being like, does this look right? Does this look right? And it's just a lot of trial and error. But yeah, I ended up using the iron fencing. That's what it's called. Because I felt like that was more train station vibe kind of thing. You know, train stations don't really have wood fencing. It's more likely to have iron. So it fits it a bit better, I think, anyway. As I'm posting this, as it's going up, it is New Year's Eve, and so it's the last day of 2022. So that's kind of exciting, right? I'm kind of scared. I get scared going into a new year because I really don't know like what's gonna happen and stuff. I know people get like optimistic about the new year and everything, but I get kind of scared because I'm like, it's a whole new year and a whole new, like, you don't know what's going to happen. I get very anxious about it, but I really hope that 2023 is going to be a good year. I have some goals with my Twitch and my YouTube and everything, content creation wise, and also some goals like for myself personally, and I just want to make sure I have like a good balance between work, Twitch and YouTube and life. Like, that's what I want going into next year. That's my main thing, I guess. I want to be in a good headspace of everything and try not to get too overwhelmed with any particular part of it, because I have struggled with that a little bit this year. So that's what I would like. Oh, and so then I decided to put down some cobblestone where the train tracks were going to be, because I just thought it looked a bit sad just being like on the snow with nothing underneath. So I thought that it would look a little bit better if it has cobblestone underneath. And this is the first time on this island of me actually using like normal flooring as well. Oh no, actually I used it for the playground. I used some sand, but As I say this in every video, but I am very, very new to decorating and I'm really enjoying it, but I still know that I have a very long way to go. But I mean, we will see at the end of 2023 in a year's time, like, have I improved on building? Let's freaking hope so. Let's hope that it's not still the same, but at the same time, I am really, really proud of this build. So, I mean, I think I'm getting there because every time I build something, I feel like I like it more and more. And so that must mean that I'm doing something right, huh? And then I used these benches for the train station. I wanted to use the ones where it's got like 2 seats next to each other, the same one that I used for the ice rink. I forget what it's called, but I wanted to use that. But I couldn't for the life of me find where to buy them. Or like I looked on Treasure Islands, I was like, where are these chairs? And so I ended up having to use these benches instead. But I feel like they're still a pretty good option. And I don't see that many people use these benches for train stations that I looked at. They all use the other chairs. So I guess that it's fine, and I just wanted to use some different colors, and I kind of went with a theme in the end with the colors on this train station as well, so it's kind of just red, blue, pink, yellow, and it kind of just matches what the train tracks are anyway. And then, oh, this was such a good idea. I know that's me, and that's me being a big head, but I was like, let's put some bikes outside of the train station, because when I go to work, I bike to the train station, and then they've got like a whole big bike rack outside. This train station only has 2 bikes, because that was all that I had, but I was like, it's still fine. This is only a tiny train station. There's not that many people that live on this island, so we only need 2 bikes. But yeah, they have it in my train station, so I kind of tried to base it off of that a little bit. And then I used the ATM machines as like ticket machines, because I thought that would look cute, and I have 2 different colors of it as well, so it kind of looks nice. But the bike racks at my station are always so packed, and I hate it when I have to put them on like the top rack because my arms are so weak and I really struggle to like get my bike up and onto the top. And I'm like, oh, when I get there and I realize, I'm like, oh no. It takes like 10 extra minutes for me to try and get the bike up there, so that's a lot of fun. And then I put some snack machines in the back. I don't think we have snack machines in train stations generally, unless I just literally pay 0 attention to them. Actually, they might be inside, because there's like an inside seating area sometimes in train stations, and they have like toilets. I don't know if they have magazine racks. Maybe. I literally never go in the inside part. I always just sit outside. Whatever the weather, I'm outside. Because the trains come like every 5 minutes, so I just don't see the point in going inside and waiting in there. But there may be snack machines in there. Possibly. I'll have to get back to you because I don't know if there is. And now I kind of am curious as to whether there is. I feel like the magazine rack, I kept trying to make it work, but I was like, I just wasn't sure about it. And I wasn't sure if the color like matched up with the bright colors of the rest of it. And then I couldn't work out where to put this dang clock. I thought that it was like, it's a good thing to have in a station, but it was just so tall compared to everything else that anywhere I put it, I was like, no, this looks wrong, this looks wrong, this looks wrong every single time. So, and then we got the little capsule ball machine and the gumball machine as well. And so it's got a lot of stuff, and I couldn't work out how cluttered I wanted the train station to be. But ultimately I was like, people are not in a train station to have so much stuff to do. They literally are just there to get their train. And so we don't need that much stuff, right? And I kept moving these chairs around and around because I was like, where do they need to be exactly? And you know how I said before, I always struggle to put stuff in the middle of the builds. I'm fine putting stuff around the edge, but putting stuff in the middle, I'm not comfortable with it. But I mean, the chairs had to go in the middle. It would be weird if they were all around the edge. So obviously they had to go in the middle. And then I got this cute design that I put in a few other places around the island so far as well. And I just thought that would give it a little bit extra kidcore, because at the moment it was just wood and that was it. So it definitely needed a pop of something else happening. And I think that it was perfect. I mean, let me know what you think down in the comments of this build. I never know whether to call it a build or like a decorating video or whatever. I'm still very new to this, so be nice. But I mean, everyone so far that's commented on these builds has been nothing but nice, even though I'm very new. And some people have been doing this ever since the game came out, and I'm very late to the party, I admit that. But as I say, as long as I'm improving and getting better each time, then that's all that I really want. And I hope that one day this island is finally going to be complete. I just don't think it's going to be a winter island anymore, even though winter is my favorite season, like in real life, and I don't know about in Animal Crossing. The snow is very, very pretty in Animal Crossing, so possibly. But at the same time, I kind of want this to be an island that can be functional throughout every season, not just winter, you know? Oh, and so this is the final look. So I fixed up a couple things off stream. I finished the whole entire railway, and I also put this edging around the railway track, which I think really finishes it off literally perfectly. And I also added in the clock because I took it out, if you saw a minute ago. But I finally found a good place to put the clock, and I think, yeah, the edging, I was really happy with how it finishes off the railway tracks. And so this is the final look. And so yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below. I really hope that you enjoyed. Once again, if you have any ideas for builds that I could do on this Kidcore island, then please do let me know. I would love to hear what you think. And please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It would really make my day. And I will see you in 2023. That is crazy. Take care, friends. See you next time. Bye!